Hi everybody, I'm Jim Carroll. There's certainly a race to build out wireless infrastructure, and a number of independent tower leasing companies have come and gone over the years trying to enter as a wholesale player in this space. We've seen consolidation recently, including Crown Castle acquiring NextG Networks for their distributed antenna systems in many markets. Well, it turns out that there's another interesting and feisty upstart down in Florida called Tower Cloud, and they have an interesting play. They're building out a pure Ethernet plus MPLS mobile backhaul network in a number of markets using dark fiber as well as wireless microwave backhaul. At the recent Comptel show in San Francisco, I had a chance to meet up with Tower Cloud, and I spoke with George Townsend, who's the Senior VP of Business Development at Tower Cloud. George really knows the wireless backhaul space. Before this opportunity, he negotiated tower lease agreements on behalf of Progress Telecom, and before that, for the Florida Power Corporation.
Yes, we're primarily a mobile wireless backhaul provider in the southeastern United States, covering Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. We walk into marketplaces and look for fiber providers who have existing fiber plant. From there, if we can't find fiber plant, we will build fiber out where we can economically justify it. Once we have the core network built, we provide the capital and fund the build of the laterals out to the cell tower. And from there on the edge, we use licensed microwave to get broader coverage in the marketplace. We're serving 7 network markets today. We'll be growing to 9 markets in the near future, primarily in South Central Florida, all the way up to Atlanta. That's a good question. We enter a marketplace and we've done our homework and research and due diligence to determine who the fiber providers are in the marketplace. We go and try and strike partnerships with those folks and lease fiber on reasonable economic terms. Sometimes we're turned down, sometimes we're successful. Where we are, then we'll justify a business case and build out that market. We're a significant part of the 4G LTE rollouts. We're working with all the Tier 1, Tier 2, and 3 providers currently. We do have them in the 7 markets I mentioned previously. Our ability to roll out a pure Ethernet IP MPLS network that meets all the SLA requirements of availability, jitter, latency, and throughput is significant to the carriers. And more important is our total market coverage. We hit a core market and we're able to give the carriers more coverage than they possibly can get from our competitors. They've moved from the TDM environment to where they want Ethernet services. Depending on which carrier you're working with, the bandwidth requirements are anywhere from 10 megabits all the way to 100 megabits at most single sites. There are aggregated hub sites in some marketplaces that today have demand of 250 to 300 megabits.